right, we'll get started in a minute. If you're using blocks, have them nearby. Okay, welcome to Basic and Beyond Yoga. Let's start rooting down, making ourselves comfortable. So go side to side between the sits bones, and then go back and then press front. A little bit back and front, side to side, just circle around. You know, the way your cat or your dog goes around in a circle until it finds that comfortable spot to connect, to root down. And then once you're there, if you're feeling comfortable enough to receive the energy around you, you flip your palms up. If you're cold or feeling that you need to stay self-contained, keep the palms down. And we'll start with the square breath. And that's the breath that's been studied by the military, used by the military, studied in the Mayo Clinic for calming the body down. And it doesn't just have that momentary benefit. Over time, if you do it on a regular basis, your blood pressure goes down, your anxiety is lessened. It's a very wonderful way to work your own physiological system within your body and the vagal nerve response. So let's start. Close the eyes and inhale through your nose to count to 4. So breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in again, and you can do your own count. It can be 3, it can be 5, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Release 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 2 more of these square breaths. Makes a square with your breath, and do your own count. Once you've released your second breath, again, stabilize yourself. Maybe even take your inside leg out. Usually that's the less preferred side, and so you have to re-stabilize. You won't come perfectly symmetric again. And we've just passed Valentine's Day, all about love. But in order to receive that love, you have to have some self-love. So let's make the lotus blossom. Out of despair, out of chaos, out of the mud grew this beautiful flower, the lotus blossom, and this is the symbol of it. My pinkies, thumbs, and palm bases are together, a little bowl there. And let's inhale the arms up and make that bowl and fill it with the love for the self. This isn't ego. This isn't narcissism. This is just appreciating the vessel and the mind that you've been given. And then pull it into yourself. And then inhale and bring your arms up overhead. The fingers touch, making that connection. Very important to balance both sides of the body. When the fingers touch up above, push hard and exhale, coming down. We'll turn to the right. Inhale, warming up the body. Twist, release. Look over your right shoulder. Turn the head to look over the left. Take the right arm up, thread it underneath. Sideways, shoulder comes down towards the knee. Press down and cover yourself. Put that right hand down and turn, look over your left shoulder. Turn and look over the right. Lift the left arm up. Thread it underneath. Bring the shoulder down. Feel some of the stiffness in the body start to dissipate. Press down and then bring it over. Press down and twist, and then bring this right knee up. Bring it up, step outside your folded leg, pull everything in, and twist to the side here. Let's let it come down. Inhale the arms up, twist to the other side, pick up this knee, step it over, pull everything in so you could twist, look over the left. And then let it drop. Continuing to open up the body, making space for movement. Let's reach the right arm out and take the left arm over and up. Reach out with the left, and the right comes over and up. Always remember you can have your blocks on either side as you do this. So there's no strain. It's hard to be open if you're straining. Nice. And then just bring your shoulders up to the ears and press them down. Hands on the shoulders. Let's just take a little loop once one way and then go the other way. Lean back to straighten out the legs, giving them a shake here. And we'll open them out to the side. Knees up. And again, rock back and forth. Find the place for your being. Both knees go to the right. Twist. Picking them up. And the other way. Once more. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Bouncing a little bit here. And let's inhale and take the chest over the legs. It's actually a hip opener. You can feel it, inner thighs. As you adduct, keep the hips out to the side and come up. Take your arms around the back. Pull back, lifting up your chest. Start to bring the arms up as you round over, top of your head coming down towards your feet. And up and release. Left foot up, right foot out to the side. And pull that foot in as close as you can to the body, but right outside of its hip joint. It's not in the middle, it's going to be sideways so that you take a hold here. Flex the other foot. Bring that left arm up and over. Don't let the knee fall in. Keep it out. Stretching elongates our muscles and also helps protect the bones and reduces our body's stress, which in time reduces the inflammation. Turn forward over that leg. And then come up, thinking now about your back leg, bring the knee down. If you can, open it out sideways so you make exactly a 90 degrees. Once there, plant yourself, both sits bones, flex the leg, and bend over it. Be gentle with yourself because you're opening up the hip. You're using a different part of the thigh, and it takes a while for the body to react and respond to using these movements. And then bring it back up, put it down, bring the other leg in, and once again, inhale up and exhale, collarbones to the feet. Come back up. Stretch out the left and plant the right, heel to hip. Pull it in, left hand holds the ankle, right arm comes up, sideways, don't come forward. If you can't go all the way down, that's fine. Over time, everything will open up a little bit more. Your body goes where it's meant to go today. So stay in the moment and don't force anything. Let go of this left, turn over the leg, and bring yourself down. Coming up, right knee comes down to the side. My L is a little bit less than 90 here, so I'm going to open my leg. Try and do that if you're not at 90. If it doesn't work, be where you are. And exhale over. And then let's come up and shake out the legs. Coming onto all fours. I think I'll do one sideways. So I'll come here. Spread out your hands. And they should be under the shoulders, or they can be a little bit wider this time for what we're doing. So first we'll cat-cow. Belly drops, head comes up, inhale. Press down with those fingers, and exhale as you round. Last one. stretch the leg out, press through all of the joints, the bones in this foot, pressing back and forth. As you press down, you'll feel it all the way up the calf, maybe all the way up to your glutes, to your bum, and then lift it up, just hip height, not higher. Check your elbow eyes, the inner elbows. Are they looking at each other? You might want them to face forward now because we're going to press down and up. 2 more times. Down, up, and then bring the knee in and just shift side to side. Taking that left one, pressing it out. And lifting up. Be sure to be pressing down for your finger pads, or else those delicate wrist bones are going to tire out quickly. And even though weight builds bone and you're putting weight on your wrists, they don't immediately get stronger. So be patient here. Check which way your elbows are going because you're going to be pointing them back. And press down and up. 2 more. And put the leg down and go side to side. And then we're coming up to downward facing dog. Curl the toes, lift the knees, press away. You can keep your legs bent if that feels what you need to be doing, or you can straighten them. You can keep the heels up or continue to press back and see maybe they touch the mat. They don't need to ever touch the mat. That's not the important part of this movement. It's straight arms and a straight spine. Let your head drop here. Shake it. No, I don't want to stop. Shake it. Yes, I love yoga. And pedal here. Look to your hands and let's walk up to the hands. Come to a flat back, arms out, and inhale yourself up and down. And then just take a moment here standing. You've just come from on the ground. You've had your head down. Spread out the fingers. And again, rock back and forth on the feet. Find your placement. Find your root. And bring your arms up overhead. Point the 2 fingers together up over your head and over to the right. Try and straighten those arms. Bringing them up and over the other way. Bringing them up. Reach back and swan dive down. Bring yourself up to a flat back, arms out, and come up again. And down. Just going to adjust the screen a little bit, and we'll do a sun salute. Let's see how that is. So we're bringing our arms up. This time let's go down through the center. Put the hands down and come onto your knees. And then chaturanga. So we're bending the arms back as we did before. Bend back, come all the way down to the ground and press up to high cobra. Push back, hips to heels, curl your toes under, lifting back to downward facing dog. Pedaling a little bit. Look to your hands and walk up, press down, come up to a flat back, bring your arms out, and inhale up, exhale down. This time we'll go down and we'll stay in plank, but you always have the option of going to your knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, step back, straight legs if you're going into plank, shoulders over wrists, bend down halfway, pull up, keep off your thighs for upward facing dog, and then press back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, lift it as high as you want or as low as you want, bend it and step it between the two hands. Once you're in this lunge, don't scrape the back leg, but lift it up and forward fold, flat back, and inhale up and down. Once more for the left. Inhale up, exhale down. And these sun salutes truly warm up the body. Inhale, exhale. Step the left foot back, the right foot back, roll forward, come down, pull through, and back. Let's take 3 breaths here. Pull the belly in against gravity, building some muscle there. And then lift that left leg up, step it through, press down to lift the back, forward fold, flat back, arms out, inhale up, and down. Again, bringing the arms up, and over, and up, and over, and up. Sun Salute B is chair pose. So take your arms back, inhale, and exhale into the squat. Go low, and then lift up your hips like headlights as the head comes down. And then up and down. Same thing so far. Stepping back, chaturanga. Roll forward. Press down. Pull through. And up. Now we're taking the right leg up. So turn that left heel in. So you're ready for warrior one. Left heel's in. Lift up the leg. Step it forward. You can bring it forward between the hands if it doesn't get there. Your heel's already in place. Press down and come up to your warrior one. Hands come down. Pivot that heel. Going back to chaturanga, back to plank. And press down. Pull through. Press back. Time for the left leg. Right foot turns in. Left one. Lifts. Steps. Heel is down. Bring yourself up. Warrior one. And come down. Pivot. Step. Chaturanga. Press down. Pull through. And back. And here you can take 4 breaths. Pull the belly in. Let the head hang. But stay active. You're still pushing back. Hips over heels. And then bend, crouch, look to your hands, and spring forward, keeping the legs bent. Touch the ground and come into your chair. And then come up. Turn side to side here. The spine has 6 directions, and we've gone up, over, over, back, and then side to side. And forward makes the 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a healthy spine can turn in the 6 directions. We're going to do sun salute B again, and we're going to go into humble warrior. So in humble warrior, you're in that warrior 1, stepping forward in the 1, but you've got to get your body down there. So some people, including me, like to open up that leg a little bit. So I'm wider than the heel to heel, a little bit wider. Then my hands go behind my back, and they're clenched. I'm making a little fist package there. At first, you will find you don't touch the palms together, and that's okay. After a while, you have to consciously press them together. So let's start. You're going to bring your arms up as much as comfortable with your shoulders. Pull the belly in and bow down inside the foot. This is humble, yet you're being strong. This is your humble warrior. And in the sun salute B, we don't come back up from this. We take the hands down, and you go right back into your plank. So let's try that. You will feel totally warmed up after that. Inhale the arms back. Exhale into chair. And come down. And inhale up. Remember, usually up is an inhale, down is the exhale. Going down, press down, step back to your plank. Roll forward, chaturanga. Press down, pull through, press back. Normally there's no break in between. We take a break. You can do what you want. Make these how you want to fit your body. So turn that left foot in. Lift up the right to step forward. And come up to your warrior 1. That's enough exercise right there, right? Open it up. Hands around the back. Press back. And bow humbly. Let the hands come down. You can walk your foot back in, pivot the back one, lift this to your plank. You can bring the knees down if you'd like. Press down, press up, push back. And you're in downward facing dog to do the last side. Turn the foot and step forward for warrior 1. Press up. Open it up a little wider. Hands around the back. Don't roll forward on your back foot. Keep pushing it to the back side and come forward. Hands on either side of the foot for your last chaturanga. Stepping back, press and pull. Come back. And finally here, taking this rest pose in downward facing dog. Taking your 3 breaths. Make them long and deep so you quickly recover. Remember, those quick breaths are just your mind deceiving your body. I've got to get air. Going quickly. But we're trying to control our breath so the slowness of it actually works out better. And then tiger crouch, look to your hands and step forward, bent knees, touch, and come into chair. And then stand. We'll do eagle into tree for the balance pose. Right over left, left over right. Bend down and maybe lift up this leg. You can even double wrap. After your third breath, release the arms, release the legs, and come into your tree for another 3 breaths here. And if you're wobbly or moving, that's okay. Trees blow in the wind. If one of your branches seems to come down, sometimes it's just part of the wind and it can come back into place. And then bring your hands down and shift. Second side, left comes over and right comes over. Press down, lift it, find the balance. So you're bent over here. The lower you go, sometimes the smaller you're making your body and the better your balance. Have a focal point. Don't talk like I am and lose your balance. Just stare ahead at that one spot. Nothing's distracting you. You are there. And then eagle flies into the tree. And lowering yourself down. I want us to try half moon pose. And if you have an accessible wall behind you, that's the best. I don't have one where I can show where I'd be planting my body against the wall. That's the ideal. But we'll start in 4 pointed stars, both toes ahead, arms straight out. Turn the right toes out. But your hips are still facing front. Start to reach out over that right leg as far as you can go before shifting over. And so here too is where you can, if you have a block, you're shifting down to your block on whatever height feels right. Take your hand to your hip, bend that front leg. With or without your block, you're bringing it to the outside of the foot, pinky toe, and then beyond. So that's about where your block or hand would be. Step in with your back leg, keeping this posture sideways. Come onto the ball of the foot and maybe lift this leg up. Toes point out to the side, and the left arm lifts up, oops, or not. This is half moon pose. Bring it down and press back up. So this is why I said if you have a wall behind you, that's ideal because you're pressing along your wall. It helps keep the hips open, keeps your back right in line, and that would be the place to do it. Let's try it again to this side. Reach forward, hand down. Triangle pose. Your hand can be inside or outside. And if your neck allows it, you're looking up at your left hand. Now you look down to know where you're going. You bend your front knee. Put the right hand outside. Step in and up. Coming out of it, bend, press yourself up, both feet together. Inhale and exhale. Heels out to the side. As you come forward, bringing your hands down, wide-legged downward facing dog. Walk them forward and press back. A good way to stretch out the hamstrings as you get the heels closer to the body. Walk the hands back and come up. Left opens to the side. Arms are out. Reaching forward. One hand down, the other's up. Each side will be different, so you might go further or shallower, have pain, or rather not pain, discomfort. Pain means come out of a pose. Discomfort means deepen your breath. Bend that front knee. Hand comes down, so if it doesn't reach the floor, you have your block outside the pinky toe and a little above. And then you're going to step in and reach up. Let's come out of it. Put that foot down and press yourself up. Take a breath. To do it one more time. I'm going to move so I don't clunk my head on the table. Reaching forward. Coming over. Again, watch that you don't roll forward on your back foot. Bend. Hand comes down and up. You can press up from here, but starting off, it's better to bring that foot in as you move your top of your body over your hip so you can be in the right place, the right alignment. Let's come down, bringing it down, pressing up, both toes forward, hands on the hips, and exhale over. Inhale, coming up. Heel, toe, back together. Coming onto the back. Stretch out your legs. You're going to be lying back. But we're not in Shavasana. You're just lying down. Make sure you're in a straight line. So if you have to take a peek, straight line down. Bring the knees up. And cross your right ankle over your left knee for the sciatic stretch. We're going to pull this all into our chest. If that's not accessible to you, you're still getting something out of it by being in this figure 4 position. Otherwise, reach through and pull into your chest with both feet flexed. Let's straighten the leg and then bend it. Let your head rest in your hands. And lift up. Don't push on the neck, you're just resting your head. 3 times, just enough to trigger the abs. And then put the foot down, put the head down, cross over like you're just sitting cross-legged on the couch, and let both knees fall to the right. And then bring them up, and we'll do the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Reach in, pull it in. Keep your breath steady here, very important in this pose. Long exhales. Nothing should cramp, everything's releasing. Stretch out that right leg and bend it. Put it onto the floor while you put your hands behind your head just to hold it. Then pick it up again, pick the leg up and press forward 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Head is down, arms can go out, cross the legs, and let them go over to the right. Yeah, over to the right as you look to the left. And now you're ready to release into Shavasana with the legs straight, nothing else to do. Palms can be open even if they were closed before. Toes are open and your eyes are closed. And this is where you assimilate everything that you've done. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. There is absolutely nothing going on in your mind but an inhale and an exhale. And before you come out of this pose, I'm just reading something to you. And you take the words into your mind, into your heart. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Let your awareness shift to someone else. Maybe someone in your room, someone in your home, someone in your neighborhood, anyone, stranger or person. Direct that love that we have created onto that person. We all have some similarities. In your mind, directing towards that person, say, may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. It can be someone you read about, someone you saw on TV. Once more, may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. And then stretch out your body like you're just waking up from a long, deep sleep. And curl yourself into a tight ball, flattening your spine against the mat, pulling the knees up to the chest. And roll ever so carefully onto your right side here. Just taking another moment of peace before returning to the rest of your day. Work yourself back up into any comfortable seated position, pressing the hands firmly together, close against the chest. Feel your own breath on those fingers. And again, take that moment to thank yourself, your own body you've had these wishes for, and then direct that hope and warmth and love outward. From the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you for sharing your class, your time, your energy, your spirit. Namaste. Thank you for joining me again in yoga. Please feel free to say anything you want or don't want, anything you'd like to do or not do. You can share it with Carrie Ann and she will let me know. So have a great rest of your day.